Hey everybody, it's Jasmina. I am really excited about the Indulge line from MAC. I bought pretty much all of the eyeshadows except for one, and then one of the liners and a lipstick. I really like how they're, Volux and Volux pearls. They go on really, really smoothly, really creamy and nice. So I just thought after I did my eyebrows and my face, that I would show you a look from the Indulgence line, but with a twist. I'm going to do more of a mermaid kind of look, inspired look. I wore it to work, and a lot of people are like, "Oh my God, I like do my makeup like your makeup," and I was like, "Okay." So first off, depending on your skin tone, the paint pots, I'm just going to use soft ochre just because it's more of a yellow undertone and I'm more of like a yellow olive undertone. If you're more of a pink undertone, use Paintlery, and if you're have like a deeper and darker complexion, use I believe it's called Underground or groundage, something ground. Sorry, just kind of forgot about that one. So I have one of these little spatula thingies, so I'm gonna just carve some out. And what's important about these is you want to really, really, really put them on tight, because if they, and I also have like a little palette, if they get, if they're loose and air gets to them, they'll dry out. So you really want to make sure that you put on the lid really, really tight when you use it. So I'm just kind of painting it on. And I'm going to go, this is probably better if I use my little mirror here. Little Hello Kitty mirror. Can't really see it. There you go. So from the lash line up, and just paint that on with a flat brush. Like any flat brush will do. Doesn't have to be fancy. Just has to work. And just kind of blend that in right there. That's kind of... For this look, it's really, 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 really important that you blend. No cut, crease, none of that. It's all about blending, and I will show you how. A lot of people think that, like I'll do the simplest looks on people just using like maybe 1 to 2 colors and using a blending brush, and they're like, "Oh my God, that looks, it's so hard, it's so difficult, that you did it amazingly." And I'm like, no, it's just kind of technique in the brush. Like it's a lot less work than you think it is. And then of course it takes practice. Okay, so I have that all over the lid. So I'm going to go in with a 239 brush. It looks like that. It's not as flat as a 242. As you can see, this one's a little fluffier. And I'm going to get, and like the names of these like really trip me out. I'm going to get Sex and the Oyster. Since I'm really, like, all my coworkers are just like, oh, it's, like, kind of like subliminal, it's like, very sexual. And I'm like, yeah, you can think of it that way. But since I'm so artsy fartsy, I was thinking of like the Birth of Venus, that painting, where Venus is coming out of like an oyster shell type thing, and she's naked. I don't know, that's what I thought. So with this, and then tap off the excess. I'm gonna dip that in, and you're gonna get a pretty good amount on it, and you want to go right where the pupil is. So we're gonna go, if I can do this, okay, So look straight, and right where your pupil is, go right into there, and then into the crease, and then kind of make a wide line. So it should look like that. So it kind of goes into the pupil, a little bit out, a little bit out. It's over here. I had a lot of fun with this line. Like I was really pleased with this one because they did such a good job, I think, with, you know, picking out the colors and you know, what kind of textures they had. So, you know, like, you just kind of want that. You can be messy, super messy in the beginning, and then you clean it up in the end. It's just super easy. But I was really pleased with this line and how smooth everything is. Like, everything is just so smooth and so easy to work with, and all the colors are gorgeous. Like, it was just ridiculous how they did this line. I love it. If you see me do that, it's because, like, my computer kind of wants to go to sleep on me because it thinks I'm not doing anything. So you get something like that. And then going in with a 217 brush. That's probably, like, better against my tan skin. You're gonna go in with Eat Love. Eat Love. Eat, comma, love. So you're kind of gonna load it up, tap off the excess, and you're gonna put it on either corner. So let's see if I can do this. You're gonna move it in circles and kind of pat it on. Right in the crease, you're gonna want to do that. Like, super get it in the crease. Load it up again, and then get it in the corner. I'm trying to see if you get sense of me. And then again, get it like where the bone is, like right where your brow bone is, in the crease. You'll be able to feel it, because if you open your eyes like that, and then you feel the bone right here, that's where your crease is, that's where the brow bone is. So you want to really get in there. And then do it on the other side. And you want to pat it first and then kind of blend it in, kind of do the wiper motion, really pack it in the crease right there. And then, like, Indulgence, like, the whole line is about being bold. It's about being really bold. So I kind of picked these colors because I thought they'd go really well with each other. They blend in with each other, and they kind of make a bold statement, but at the same time, they remind me of a mermaid. Like, you know, like a siren, you know, mermaid would have. So, right off the bat, you have something like this. I know kind of quality isn't very good because I don't have very good lighting. I apologize. But something like that. So you want to take a little bit more, tap it off, and then go on the edge, and then blend it over. Just just really softly. But you want it darker in the corners. Then don't worry about that middle piece, we'll go over it again. Really lightly, really heavily. So you have something like that. So I'm going to go back with Sex and the Oyster with my 239. I'm going to go back and I'm going to pat it on. If you want to make this this middle part pop even more, what you can do is get Aquadesiac and pat that on top of Sex and the Oyster, and it looks really, really, really pretty. For now, we're just doing this. You can kind of see what I'm doing. So I'm going to be done with those. And then if you want an even darker look, I would get something like this is a Stila brush number 2. It's like really, really thin. You can go in with Deep Cravings. And it's more of like a very, very deep, deep purple, almost black, like black purple. And just go right in the crease right here. You want to load that brush up. I'm just swirling it around in the pot. Just want to keep it in the corner. See how much that it gives more depth than just with Eat Love. You can see that. And see, basically what I'm doing is I'm doing that. And then I'm not really tapping off the excess because I want a lot of pigment. And you just find your crease and you just do kind of like a window wiper motion. Going back and forth like that. You can see that there's a lot of depth there. And then what else I'm going to do is that I'm going to take it, I'm just going to do the outer corner with it and the inner corner. I'm going to leave space for Sex and the Oyster. Going back in with Sex and the Oyster and putting that right in the middle. Doing that. So, pretty much done with that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a bigger fluffy brush, and I'm going to kind of clean this area up. So basically, just going over it, like sweeping over it, and then at the very edge doing circles, like a circular motion to help blend it out. And then when I get to here, just doing a window wiper movement. And the same thing here, you just want to blend it out. Kind of get that fanned out effect. And then you can even do it on the bottom. There you go. And a lot of it, the key thing is blend. Blend, 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 blend. So, you know, have different blending brushes. Like the 217, what would be the equivalent to this in MAC? There's like the 234 duo brush. You know, just get different blending brushes, and if possible, like I have 2 or 3 of these. So instead of like going back and cleaning and worrying about getting everything muddy, just get a clean one. Like just have like multiple ones so you can go back and do it. I'm gonna get another flat brush. See, like I have another one. Another one, the same brush, the 239, and I'm gonna go into Guilty Morsel, and I'm just gonna pretty much do that. Pack it on and look for my mirror. Sorry, it's so ghetto. And then I'm just gonna use that as a highlight. Have that nice highlight. Same thing on this side. And I like to start right under the arch and then pull it back and pull it forward. And then what you can even do is if you want to get an even brighter and shinier like nylon, you can get the same brush and then right underneath just tap it right here, just tap it right here and then blend it a little bit, and it'll hit that and it'll give you a nice effect on your eyebrow, you know, for shaping. And then if you want to, go back and blend. Like if you feel like it has that sharpness to it and it's not blended out, just blend it out. No big deal. The more you blend, usually like the nicer things come out. So this is like a nice soft look, so you don't want any sharp, you know, like how we went in, and you don't want any sharpness really for that. So yeah. And then what I'm going to do now, because I feel like my idea of a mermaid, she would have very full but very wispy eyelashes. What I did was I'm notorious for lashes. I love lashes. I stack my lashes. I will even triple stack them. Like I'm just one of those girls. So what I did for this one, to make it wispy, I did a number 2 in MAC, And what I'm going to do, usually what I do is I get my glue and then I wait for it to dry and all of that, and then while I'm doing my lashes. And I don't think I have my glue anywhere near me right now, so hold on. Okay, I thought I had my glue, but it disappeared. Cool. Oh, it was like right in front of me. Cool. Sorry, and I'm using photo booth, so I can't even edit this out where I just left, so sorry. So what I do is I should do like a video of this, but I just put glue like real lightly on the, yeah, I need to make a video on how to put lashes on. Put glue on the edge, because with the thing with Duo, if you use Duo, I personally use it, I really love it because it holds your lashes. It's very, very, very good adhesive. The thing is that it takes so long just to dry. So what I'm going to do, and I found Tweezer Man, because I'm half Asian, so I have like those, like I have long lashes, but they're like the snuffleupagus eyelashes. So I heard really good things about Tweezer Man eyelashes, and like I had my Shiseido, I had another Asian brand. It's like more for like Asian eyes, and I thought I'd give Tweezer Man a try, and they're really, really good. I like them. So what I do is I start at the base and I just give it a couple of pumps, and then I'll move up a bit, a couple of pumps, and then the very top, a couple of pumps, and maybe go back until they're curled. And I'm using the Hot Naughty 2 Black Lash. I fell in love with Indulgence 3D lash mascara, which I might, oh, well, the mall's closed now, it's 9, but I'm gonna go get it. I really like it. So what I do, a little trick, because if you do the top first and then you do the bottom, you get the little specks right here. So do the bottom first. I think I've mentioned this in other videos. Bottom first, and then do the top. I start at the base, and then I kind of just wiggle my way through, and with the outer corner I just take the tip of it and I just kind of flick it so it has, there you go. And then I don't put it all the way in, I just put it kind of so the brush is in there, because like the more you pump the brush into the mascara, the more you kind of ruin the mascara, because the more air that goes in, the more clumps are going to form, and clumps are basically dry pieces of mascara. So just a little tip there too. That. And with the access, if you have like a lot of access, I just do that on the edge. Do the bottoms one first. And then do the top ones. And the hot and naughty one, I get lazy because the top one is for lengthening. I take this one out and it's one brush. It's for lengthening. And then after you've done that, you take this one out, the one that I was just using, and that's for volume. Sometimes I'm just lazy and I like to do that. So by this time, since your lashes still might be wet, I just go in with the lip liner. I just picked up a random one. This one's Auburn, and I'm going to use it with By Design, so we'll see how this goes. Usually, like, I would use something like Electra or Oak. I want to give this a little bit of a deeper red. See how it comes out. It's always good to play around. And that. And this by itself is just really nice. Like, you don't even really need a liner. Oh, it actually came out really pretty. There you go. And then we're going to put our lashes on. The left one first. You know what? I'm going to cheat. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get the technical liner in Photo Grover. Sorry, like a lot of these I don't even know how to pronounce because sometimes they're in French. But I'm going to go in the corner and then make a line. It doesn't have to be perfect because your eyelashes are going to go over them and it's just going to cover them. See, I just ran a line right there. If you're not good at putting on lashes and then putting liner on, this is a good way to cheat. Because if you're not good at it yet or really great at it, I know sometimes like you'll see the shadow, or I don't know, you see stuff that you don't want to see. So this is a good way of cheating. Or if you're, kind of in a hurry. And then I'm just going to tight line real quick. Got that. I don't like how the lips came out. I really like that. I used Auburn and By the Design. I feel like By Design, like, I really, really like it because I feel like, I've used Electra, I used Oak, and, now I've used Auburn, and it just feels like it just makes anything look good. Like, it just automatically looks good. And even by itself, it's really, really good. So this time, your lashes should be, like, the glue on it should be tacky. So, I'm like, crud, how am I supposed to do this? Put my mirror here. Oh, you can't really see me do that. Let me move it over here. You have glue. It's really no big deal because mine dries clear. So there's no mess. I know there's ones that dry black, but I don't really prefer those because let's say that you need to place it, like you misplaced it, now you're gonna have like black all over. And so I prefer the one that dries clear. So you have, trying to like open my eyes super big so you can see the lashes, but they're full, but they're wispy at the ends. Like 7s, they're really wispy. They're like thicker wispiness, and then the 2s are really just wispy, like thin wispy. So if you combine them, you get that nice full wispiness. So, so that's it. And then all I need to do, some people like to block in their brows like that. I like to just kind of blend them out a little bit. And then also this kind of, you know, well, this kind of harsh light, but it gives a nice little highlight on the outside of your brows. Yeah. And that's it, and that's my Indulgence Mermaid kind of inspired look. So I hope you enjoy it. Don't forget to subscribe if you like this, because I do tutorials and then I talk about other stuff. Let me know in the comment box what you think, what you want me to do, talk about, anything. Follow me on Instagram at Jasmina Von Todd, 2 Ds, and Facebook.com/Jasmina Von Todd. Thanks. Bye.